Hey guys, so today was Sunday. It was yesterday actually. It's over 1 o'clock at night. And yes, I have just sat down to film. Actually, I don't want to sleep at all. I don't know why. Maybe because I slept like an hour in the afternoon, but I'm just not sleepy at all. So I've spent the whole evening stitching, and look what I've started. I've started the next level. I mean, not the next level, next piece, this whole area. And actually, I've done something weird because I have graded the area that I'm going to be stitching. That's about, these are just regular manicure scissors, which I love actually. So yeah, I do use them. So this whole area where the blue line is the area that I was supposed to be stitching in. But look, I've really went overboard. I actually realized that the whole scenery of the sky and the ocean ends somewhere around here. So the thing is, I didn't want to have like one little line of 10 squares where I need to change my thread every second because I do need to fill in this area with the ocean, with the blues, and with the, I don't know, like oranges and stuff. So it's not orange, it's pink. Pinks and purples. So I did cross the line and went a little overboard with the area that I was supposed to be stitching in, but that's fine because I just want to finish the whole area all together and not leave like a tiny little piece of, pink where I have to keep changing my thread again. I think I just repeated myself. Anyways, this is what I have for now from this area. I think that I've been stitching quite a bit. Actually, I wasn't expecting to stitch that much of this project day because I don't know why. I just took it pretty late. I just started stitching at about 7 o'clock. And considering that I am not employed anymore, I'm kind of resting at home, and with the whole coronavirus thing, I don't really have to go anywhere. I mean, I do live in my mom's house until the end of this month, and maybe this weekend, not maybe, I am planning on going to the place where my husband is right now. So we're going to be staying there for 3 days together, getting the house ready and stuff. So yeah, that's the plan. But besides, like, the entire week, I don't have any plans on going anywhere or doing something special, especially that I don't want to risk it, and stuff like that. I did go out today with my mom. We went for like a little bit of grocery shopping and I got some cute stuff for the new place. I do want to decorate because we do not have a lot of furniture there. We do have all of the kitchen supplies and everything else. We have TV, we have like a couch or half of it. We have two beds, which my husband just pulled into one and it filled up the whole room until we're going to get our new bedroom. And basically, we're starting from zero. I mean, we sold our full set of furniture when we moved from our last place, and we just need to get everything new. And now that this house is going to be ours, I am going to decorate it as I want. So I'm not going to buy all the furniture like in one shopping experience, I guess, because I've made that mistake before, and that cost us a lot of debts because it ended up being very expensive, and we had some money issues after that. So I'm just going to go a little at a time. First thing that I need to get is a cart for the baby, a stroller, or how do you call it, and a bed, a crib, like a bathtub and stuff like that. So the next month we're going shopping for the baby. Hopefully the stores will be open because like it looks like right now, I mean, I don't know where we're going to be shopping because everything is closed. Anyways, stop talking about unrelated things unless you are interested, and then. So let's see how much I've stitched today. This is the project 29.8%, just a tiny little bit more, and I would have crossed the 30%, and that's so cool because I cannot wait to see the round numbers like 20%, 30%. Once I cross 50%, I will have like a party or something. Anyways, let's just open this. Open. Okay. Now, as you can see, this is the area that I'm supposed to be stitching, but as the color progressed over the line, so I just ended up, stitching a little further. Look at this. Why is it here? I mean, it's not necessarily has to be there. I don't know why. Maybe I'll color it some other, because the fabric is 25 count. Why do I need a little pixel of blue somewhere over there? It's just weird. But sometimes it happens with Chimera, with Heaven and Earth designs and stuff like that. So yeah. Anyways, let's see how much I've stitched today and today. So on the 22nd, which was already yesterday because it's over 1 o'clock, 1098 half crosses were stitched during the evening, and once it went over 12 o'clock at night on the 23rd, which is already today, I've stitched 219 crosses, half crosses I mean. So that's nice. I mean, altogether I have like 1,300 almost. So that's a very, very good progress for one day. Like not even one full day of stitching, just kind of a couple of hours of stitching. This project is just flying for me. I love it. I am so enjoying it. I have been told that maybe the fact why the colors are a little bit different than the preview picture is because I am not stitching with DMC thread. I do stitch with SHAED thread, which is a Chinese duplicate, I guess, for the DMC threads. So maybe the coloring is a little different, but you know what, I don't really care because I really, really like what I'm seeing, and I think that it's a beautiful outcome. What do you think? Okay, so next thing that I was stitching today, actually I started with it this morning. That is my pillow from Pana. This is my new project, and as you can see, I have already progressed with it quite a bit. I think that it's going very, very fast. It's a really easy stitch, so I don't think it will last that long, at least if I will stitch it like every day, little by little. But for now, it looks really nice. The crosses are pretty puffy and big, so I think that everything is pretty straight. The crosses are pretty straight. I was actually filming today, this morning. I've decided to film a tag video, so I have filmed the Russian version of it, and tomorrow morning I am planning on filming the English version of it. But it's a little difficult because the questions in those tags are and Russian, so I need to translate them, and usually I do that as I go with the video, so hopefully I'll be able to do that, and hopefully you'll enjoy. I mean, I guess that it already came out, hopefully. So if it did, hopefully you enjoyed it and it was interesting for you to see. I will try filming some more tags and maybe some more chit chat videos. Hopefully I'll be able to do that because I really like watching these videos, and I am hoping that I'll be able to film them as well. So that was the second project of today, or maybe even the first, because I went from this to a rest and then to my chimera with the lighthouse. So yeah, that's about it for tonight. Maybe even today, because it's already the day after. It's already Monday. So today I'm going to have a full free day. Basically, I have a whole week to be free, and I don't know, it's nice not to be working and just doing what I like. Hopefully, I'll be able to film some more videos and, you know, have some progress with my projects. So, I will see you tonight. Good evening. Hey, everybody. So today's the 24th, and I want to show you a couple of my projects that I've been stitching during the last couple days. Not couple days, actually, yesterday and today, because yesterday I wasn't filming. I don't know why, I just got really tired or something, and I didn't feel like filming, so I didn't. But I did do a lot of stitching during the last 2 days. I have so much time on my hands now. I'm not working and I am not really doing anything for now. So, stitching is my like savior during this time of quarantine and before I give birth, yes, and then I don't know how much I'll be able to stitch. Hopefully I will be able to stitch a lot, but I'm not really sure because this will be my first baby, so I'm not sure how everything's working and how much free time I'll have on my hands, if at all. So I'll like to know if any of you have babies and still have the chance to stitch as much as you can. So, anyways, I'll start this video from this. This is one of my chimeras. This is Ruby Thais, and this is the finish of my well, basically of the fragment that I was stitching until now. As you can see, I've finished it, and I think that it looks really interesting. This is the lower part of the project because I started from the bottom, and the bottom is full of dress, so the red color is so annoying. It's basically an easy stitch because a lot of the reds are pretty large, one color spots. So basically you just fill in with one color, go like cross country, and then you just take another color, and well, there's not too many singles, and it's pretty easy to stitch. But maybe it's really true and the red color really annoys me, so I sit down to stitch it, and then I just get tired of it and I move on to something else because I just don't want to keep going. But I'm not going to drop it altogether because I really enjoy it, and I think that I want to see the final result. So let's see. 100% I've stitched. I'm going to show you in a second what I'm going to do next. But if we open this, I was just trying to open this on camera. Oh my gosh. Okay, so all the symbols are marked with a V. That means that that I have finished the whole fragment, as you can see. And if I open this, you can see that on the 23rd, that was yesterday, I've stitched 336 crosses. That was yesterday. So I actually finished this piece and then I just put it aside. I didn't stitch it today, but what I'm going to do next is, well, basically I'm going to move my Q snaps so I can stitch over here, of course, but I am going to move in here. I decided not to use the little fragments anymore in this project and just use the large main chart. I have stitched 5.83% until now, and that's so not good. I mean, it's not a very large amount of stitching, considering that I think that I started this first or second, I'm not sure, but I've been stitching it for a while now. So this is the area that I've already stitched. As you can see, this whole bottom area is her dress, and it goes and becomes a little smaller to the, when you reach the top, and then you have a lot of the flowers, the roses, you have the girl, and the top is kind of blue and trees. So I have started from the hardest part. Even though that this, where the whole, flowering is, it looks really difficult, but no, this is the difficult part, the red dress. So what I have done, I've just colored it in, so I did not stitch 10,798 crosses in one day. I wish I could have done that, but no, I didn't. And maybe tomorrow, maybe I will start this little area. I'm not sure, I don't want to promise anything. So this was project number 1, my Ruby Thais, and now let's move to the next. Project number 2 is my beloved. This is my Heaven and Earth, and as you can see, I have started the next piece, and I had so much progress with it. Can you see all the white spots? I hate the way the dark colors sit on this fabric. I think it's the fabric. I don't know, I'm not sure. I don't think that it's the threads, because it's DMC. They're supposed to be good, but I don't think that it's good for this fabric. It's so annoying to me. I hate seeing that. I mean, you cannot really see this in person, but on camera you can really see the white little spots. So that's annoying. Anyways, I have finished quite a bit of this thing, maybe half of this part in one sitting, just because I really wanted to get to her head, and I decided to just keep going and stitch this as much as I could so I can finally get to her head and stitch a little bit with crane neck, because I love the way the crane neck looks. I'm not sorry that I chose to change one of the colors to a crane neck, because I think that it adds a lot, and the whole sparkly, you can't really see that too much on camera, though in this area, in some, you can see the sparkle, but mostly when you look in like a room light, or when the sun falls on it, you can really see the sparkle. So I am not sorry that I chose to exchange one of the colors to use crane neck, because I think that adds a lot. So 58.8% are stitched from this one, and sorry for the light. I'm always filming at night, and the overhead lamp is annoying. So as you can see, I've stitched maybe a little more than half of this fragment. Now I am only left with the hair, and I think that will be really easy to stitch because I enjoy doing her. So opening this, as you can see, it was only one sitting on the 23rd. It was yesterday, so I had quite a bit of stitching yesterday. Now I'm thinking about it. Okay, so on the 23rd, I have stitched 1,178 crosses or half crosses, which is a very big amount of crosses or half crosses again. I don't usually stitch that much of this project, and I think that it was a really good progress for me. So I am proud, and I don't know when I'm going to stitch this again. I don't like to make plans. We'll see. Maybe I'll take it with me when I go to the new place, because the day after tomorrow I'm going to the new house where we're going to be living. I'm going to take some stuff, start packing a little bit, and just move some stuff over there. I'm going to stay there for 3 days, and then I'm coming back here on Saturday. So for 3 days I will be there. Unfortunately, we don't have internet over there. It will be connected on the first next month. So hopefully then I will be able to, you know, use the internet over there too. But I'm not going to upload anything during these 3 days. So hopefully on Saturday I'll be able to edit and upload this crafty week video. But as you can see, I have progressed with this, so I'm thinking maybe I'll take this project with me. One of the projects that I'm going to take with me, one of them is definitely going to be the lighthouse, but I don't want to get tired of it for 3 days, so I'm sure that I'm going to take another one with me. So I think that it will be this one, or there will be Thais. We'll see. Now, next project that I've been stitching is my favorite design of all. This is my lighthouse. Everybody knows it, and I'm in love with it so much. So as you can see, I've already progressed in this little piece a little bit. I've had quite a bit of stitching today with this one, just because well, not because, but I wasn't sure that I was going to stitch a lot of it, because I was stitching so many projects today. But yeah, I decided to stitch this, and I had quite a bit of work done, so I'm loving the way it looks. Focus, can you see? It's not an easy stitch. Again, I don't know what's going on with this ship. Maybe because I'm not stitching with the original DMC threads, it's not exactly in the color theme that the preview shows, but I think from the far it looks beautiful. Plus these threads are HAED threads. They are the Chinese version of DMC, I think, but not exactly the one that you get in the kits. It's a little better, but still, I'm still loving the outcome. I'm not sure if the shading if I would have stitched with the original DMC thread would have been the same, but I don't really care, because I think that I really like the outcome. Now, if we see what is happening on Saga, I have crossed the 30%, which is amazing, because I really wanted to. Now I'm waiting for the 40. So 30.8% are already stitched out of 100. That's a great result. Now, let's see how much I've stitched today. So yesterday, I think I've already showed you that on the 22nd, because I was filming after 12 o'clock, so I crossed 12 o'clock and kept stitching this. So it says here that I've stitched 219 like yesterday, but that didn't happen. That was just late at night. But today I did stitch 1244 half crosses, which is really good, and that brings me to 39,471 out of 128,000, and that is good. And not too many numbers, but I think that I am proud of my progress with this, because it's really moving very fast. It's not an easy project, but it's still moving very fast, and I think that's the fastest work that I've ever stitched in my stitching life. So now my battery is going dead. Okay, so last thing that I want to show you for today is my pillow from Pana. This is the owl. And as you can see, I have been stitching this a little bit yesterday. Um, it happened yesterday, I think nighttime yesterday. But I think that right now I'm going to stitch a little bit of this too because I don't really feel like going to sleep even though it's like over 11 o'clock. But I think that I'm going to sit down, watch some YouTube videos, and stitch some of this. I want to bring it to the same level as this part because I'm trying to make it like even. I'm trying, I don't know why, I'm just trying to. And as you can see, I think it's moving pretty good too. It's not a difficult stitch, it's kind of easy. So I think that this one will go fast too. I do want to make it into a pillow. I'm not sure that I'm going to do it myself. Basically, I'm sure that I'm not going to do it myself because I'm not a stitcher or a sewer. Sewer? How do you say that? I don't sew. So, so I don't know. Correct me. Anyways, I'm going to find somebody who can really make it into a pillow, like because if I'm going to do it myself, I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. I don't have a sewing machine, so I need to find somebody who can, and that's okay. I'll pay some, money, but I want this to be a pillow and I want it to be beautiful. So, anyways, hopefully it will be beautiful once I finish it. I cannot wait to see the outcome. I have so many stitching plans. I don't know what to do because I want to start every one of them, but I'm not going to. I'm going to hold it in and just wait until I finished one thing before I start the next. Okay, so guys, I'm going to stitch this a little bit now, and after that I'm going to go to bed. So tomorrow hopefully I'll have a lot of time to stitch. I'm sure that I will because I don't have any plans and I'm not going anywhere. I do need to start packing a little bit, but that won't take me the entire day. So all right, I will see you tomorrow. Hey guys, so good night or evening or I don't know what, but I am having a little bit of a trouble. Basically, I have told you that I was leaving to be with my husband at the new place for a couple, like 2 days. I guess it was supposed to be 2 days, but today is already Saturday, and today I was supposed to go back to my mom's house, and I guess I was supposed to move by the end of this week, but we are on quarantine. I guess. Basically, things are getting worse all over the world, and stuff are really, really not good. And Israel is also quarantined, and some areas are more, some areas are less. And I cannot be, risking because I am 7 months pregnant and I don't really go outside too much. So we are basically on self quarantine, though my husband is still working, but he's working in a place where he doesn't have too much contact with people. He's like a night shift in a place where only children are there, so he's basically not in a big risk, hopefully. But somebody needs to work because we are not getting any help from our government, and people are just, it's just crazy what's going on. I don't like talking about politics, but a lot of bad things are happening. A lot of businesses are firing their workers, and so many people are now unemployed and don't have any income. And that's so sad because nobody is helping, and some people really do have to pay mortgage, and some people really do have to pay like rent and stuff, and all over the place, like eating food, everything. and nobody's helping. I mean, our government is still not doing anything, and nobody's helping people to survive during this really bad, you know, times, I guess. Um, I was supposed to go home today, or go to my mom's home, um, but I got sick. I started coughing, and basically I'm fine because I don't have like fever or anything. I don't have any bad symptoms. I just have a little bit of a cough, and I decided not to go back to my mom's house because she's like almost 70, and I don't know what I have. Maybe it's just, just a little flu, but I don't want to risk her. So for now, we are not going to do this corona testing because we don't have the symptoms and it's not that bad. Though I was thinking about it just in case, but actually, I don't really have anything, like any reason to think that I could have caught it because I don't have any contact with basically nobody. But if we'll have like fever going up and stuff like that, or my cough will get worse, then maybe we'll do, like, just in case, the testing. Basically, for now, everything is okay. I just think that I have a little bit of flu. Um, so I just decided to stay here instead of going to my mom's house and risk her health. So I guess I made an early move because I was supposed to go back over there, and then by the end of this week, the next week, I was supposed to like move all my stuff. Some like maybe 80% of my things we have moved when I came here, plus we went back during this week. During this weekend on Friday, I guess. Yesterday we went there and took some more of my stuff. So basically all my clothes are here. The only thing that's not here is my cross stitch stuff, my kits. I have an oven that's was still there that we will, I guess, pick up a little bit later, and a closet from IKEA that is, I also want to take that, but that will be again a little bit later. The most important thing that right now I want to get is my kits and my projects, because I brought with me only 2 projects, thinking that I will be here for like 2 days, but I guess not. Not, because I am not right now. I don't know when I'm going to go back to my mom's house. Maybe in a week, maybe in a couple of days, maybe on the weekend, like the next weekend. Hopefully we will all feel better and I will stop coughing. But it's kind of annoying because right now all I have here is this project. Though I am loving this, you all know that I am crazy about this project, and as you can see, I have made a bit of a progress with it. But still, sometimes I just want to do something else. Even my Ruby Thais, which is annoying because of all the red, I do want to stitch. Plus, I brought with me only 2 projects that I stitch with half crosses, and I really do want to stitch a full cross for some reason. I don't know. I even want to do some diamond painting right now. Maybe just to, to make a little difference in my crafts, but I don't know. Anyways, during these 2 days, I have been stitching quite a bit. We have been cleaning. My husband has been helping me, but as you know, I'm like 7.5 months pregnant, so I can't like do a lot of cleaning, I guess, at the same time. So I just do a little bit, sit down, rest, and do a little bit more, then sit down and rest, and that's how it's going. But I did have a lot of time to stitch. So this is project number 1 that I've been stitching quite a bit now. As you can see, I have progressed with it quite a bit. I have almost finished this part. This I only have left these little areas. Does it focus? Yeah, these little areas to fill in and some over here. So not a lot left to do, just a little bit left, and then I'll be able to move to the grass and start the lighthouse, I guess. That will be a little bit difficult because this whole area was kind of not easy to stitch, but it was still fun because I loved the colors, and I am getting a little bit tired of the purples, so I need some change, and that will happen soon, I guess. By the end of tomorrow, maybe I will move on with this. So let me show you what I have with my saga. This is the project. 32.6% is already stitched, and that's a good progress, I guess. Now if we open this, and if my phone will focus. Okay, so I have a little bit left to stitch. As you can see, these are the areas, not too much. I guess it's like maybe an hour work, maybe less. And if we open the timeline, okay, so today on the 28th, I have stitched 1,576 half crosses, which is very, very good. That's a lot. Considering that this is half cross, it moves faster, but I think that that's a lot. And yesterday I have stitched 763, but yesterday I didn't have that much time. So I've had a big, progress with this. 32.6%, 66% even is very good for this project. And I am, trying to do like 1,000 every time I sit in, but more than 1,000 is more than welcome. So let me show you project number 2. And project number 2 for this, I guess, timeline is my Heaven and Earth. This is Beloved, and as you can see, I have managed to finish this. I've actually finished it on the first day when I got here, and then I realized that I don't have internet. The problem here is being here that I don't have internet connection. They're supposed to connect us to the web on the 1st. So I will have like 4 days ahead of me without internet. We are using only like the phone internet for now, but that's not enough. And it's really hard to live without television and without internet. But I guess we need to, just relax and do whatever. Just rest. Maybe that's for the best. The only thing that bothers me is that tomorrow was supposed to be my crafty week video, and that was supposed to come out, and apparently it didn't happen. Because today is Saturday and tomorrow is Sunday, and I always put my videos online on Sundays. So sorry, but I guess this will be a 2-week update, crafty week, or something like that. Hopefully I will be able to do some updates during the week, but I'm not really sure because I don't have a web connection, and I don't have my computer here as well, so I don't have any way to edit this video. Unfortunately, that's really sad, but what can I do? The situation right now is really, really bad. A lot of people are sick, and I think that everybody understands that that's a difficult time, and we need to get really, really careful. So yeah, anyways, this is Beloved, as I said. Let's see how much I've stitched. I actually really was trying to get to her hair, because I don't know if you'll be able to see, but there's a lot of crane neck in her hair. I think the lighting here is not that good for filming this type of thread, but wait, sorry, my finger. But I did try to get to the crane neck because I love stitching with the crane necks. So yeah, so I finished it really fast on the day that I got here. I had a lot of time on my hands, so I just stitched it. And if we check Saga, for some reason it says 99.9%. I don't know why. I think it's a glitch or something, because every symbol on this chart is crossed. So I don't know what happened, but maybe there's something that I did miss. Oh yeah, I found, really? I've been looking at this like for 3 times already and I couldn't find this. It's there's actually one that I have missed. So, anyways, let's just fix that because that's annoying. That's annoying. But then it will show that I finished it today. Anyways, I'll do it later. At least I need to erase this little piece, so it doesn't really matter. But on the 26th, can you see I've actually finished this piece in 2 days, in 2 sittings. On the first, it was on the 23rd, I think that I updated you on this one. And on the 26th, that's the day that I arrived in the new place. 821 half crosses have been stitched, and I finished this piece altogether. So now I will be moving it over here. The only problem with the Saga that I need to download from Dropbox the next little fragment, but I cannot do that because I don't have internet connection and I don't have Wi-Fi. So I guess I'll need to connect my tablet to my phone internet and just download it like that, because I don't know what other option do I have. I guess I don't have. So, yeah. Anyways, I think that this will be the end of my update for today. Hopefully, again, something will change and everybody will get better. And I don't know what's going on with this coronavirus. Everything is getting worse and worse, and that's so annoying. And I just don't want people to keep getting sick because the numbers are growing, and it's really scary, especially now that we are pregnant and we are really advanced with that. So I don't want to get sick. Again, I do have a little bit of a flu, I guess. I do have some coughs, but nothing serious. We didn't have fever. We didn't have any other problems. I feel fine. I just drink a lot of tea with ginger. Actually, we found recipe for ginger. You just blend that in with lemon and honey, and you just put it in your tea, and that's really good, and it's really really healthy for you. Ginger is a very good thing to use if you want to get healthy and make your immune system much stronger. So I recommend you can do that. Just buy ginger and you can blend it in. Of course, take off the skin and blend it in with honey and lemon, and you can add it to your tea, so that will be pretty good as a tea add. Plus that will be so healthy and your immune system will get stronger. So that's my offer to you. Anyways, I'll go make myself some tea. It's going to be 12 o'clock in like 5 minutes. So it's nighttime, but I really don't want to go to sleep. So I guess I'll keep stitching a little bit more. We'll see. And then I don't know. Then I'll go to bed. I don't even know what I want to say. My puppy is over here already sleeping. Sleeping? Shana. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. She's tired. She was playing today a lot. She has this luck with pit bulls. I mean, we have met 2 people with pit bulls. Oh my gosh. And she has new friends now who are pit bulls, and they are playing with her. And then she comes home and she's really, really tired. She just wants to go to bed. She just wants to go to sleep. Anyways, I will see you a little bit later. I'll stop talking because I've already talked like for 20 minutes. I don't know why. Anyways, I'll update you later if I have any progress with my project, and hopefully I will be able to, get this video out during this week. If not, it'll be like a 2-week crafty week update. So okay, so I'll say good night, and I will see you in the next clip. Okay, so today is the 29th, and it's already Sunday, and it's I think it's about 9:30. So I am stitching. I'm having a really boring day. Like I said, we don't have internet here, so I couldn't have made my video, finally. And the video didn't come out this Sunday, and we are stuck here in quarantine, and I cannot go to my mom's place because I'm kind of sick and I don't want to make her sick. So I've decided to stay here for like a couple of more days. Hopefully I'll feel better by then, and then I'll go home. But all my projects are there, and I so miss most of them. Look at this. Hello. She is the star of my videos. Anyways, I miss stitching all the rest of my projects, and I am now bored to death because my husband is working night. my dog is licking me. My husband is working nights for like the next 2 days, and I am alone in an empty apartment without internet, with only audiobooks to listen to. I mean, I do have internet on my phone, but it's a little annoying watching stuff on the phone. So anyways, so this is what I've done. What do you want? What do you want? Oh, you're so sweet. You are so sweet. You're not hungry. What are you doing? Why are you eating me? She's so sweet. She's such a good puppy. I mean, she is annoying sometimes, but she is really lovable. And this, don't notice this is a very, very old chair that we need to throw away. But because this place is totally empty, we're not going to do that for now. So this is staying here until we get furniture. So yeah, I know that it looks like bad. Anyways, let me show you how much. What do you want? How much I've stitched. I'm really uncomfortable, actually. I'm sitting in a weird position because my stomach, my belly, doesn't allow me to sit comfortably anymore. Anyways, what I wanted to say. I have been stitching this today, but you know what? This is not one of my favorite projects, so it's kind of difficult for me to stitch for a long time. So I'm gonna take it, and I made myself stitch this whole area with the black because I hate the black on this fabric. I don't know why I took this project with me. I was thinking that I was going to be here like for 2 days, and I think that I'm basically moved already. So let's see how much I've stitched today of this project, one of the 2 that I do have here. 53%. Okay, that's not bad, but I'm not excited. Anyway, 53%, it's good, it's more than half. And if we look at the timeline, no, that's the wrong button. If we look at the timeline, so today was the first day that I have stitched this piece, and I've stitched 1061 half crosses, which is pretty good considering that I hate this this black color fill-in. So yeah, but I did have a good progress. Maybe tomorrow I'll stitch some more of this. Not that I have too many choices, and I am stitching my lighthouse too, so I don't want to get too sick of that one, so I am trying to do something and, you know, stitch something else. And unfortunately, I don't have anything out of my projects that I love to stitch here. Anyways, project number 1 and project number 2. Of course, it's my lighthouse because there's nothing else here. I'm really frustrated about that. Anyways, as you can see, I finished this piece today. I finished this area and I already have the full ship in the background. It does look a little too bright, I mean this part, because I thought that it was supposed to be more like kind of foggy, I guess, I don't know, like in a background, but it looks much more vivid when you look at it right now. But I don't know, I love this project. I don't know why. Anyways, I finished this area. Now I'm going to move to the next. So next thing I'm going to do after I finish filming is moving my Q-snaps a little bit and continuing to stitch in this direction. So I think there will be greens, and I think that will be fun to stitch because the island is beginning again and all the easy areas are going to be forgotten for now until I get back to this side. So how much I've stitched of this today? 32.9% is already finished, and there are children crying out of the window. Anyways, this piece I've done with. Now I'm going to move over here. Let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have here. Okay, so this is the area that I'm going to, whoa, bright colors. I'm going to be stitching the beginning of the island, and that will be beautiful because I love the colors over there. Now let's see how much I've stitched today. 29th. Today I've stitched only 319 half crosses, but you know what, that's all that I had because I just finished that area. So I'm going to keep stitching. I am sure that I'm going to cross 12 o'clock, so the next day will show up in, you know, the next update, but we'll see about that. We'll see how much I'll be able to stitch by 12 o'clock. That will be interesting. So I am really happy, at least that I brought this with me, and I can, like, you know, I can stitch at least one project that I love and not make myself do it, because I don't like making myself do anything cross stitch. I mean, it's something that I love doing, but I don't like making myself stitch something that I don't enjoy. So I have kind of couple of projects like that that I don't really enjoy, and I end up just putting them away. So this is not one of them. Anyways, that's my update for today. I believe that maybe this video will go up in two pieces, because if I keep filming during this week, I think that this video will be too long, so maybe really I'll end up putting out two videos, like in two pieces, like maybe one day after the other or a couple of days, so it won't get too boring to watch, because a 2-hour video nobody wants to be sitting down to watch. Anyways, that's my update for today. I so hope that eventually, maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, I'll go to my mom's house and bring my projects with me, and at least I'll have something new to do. Plus, I have new plans that I really want to get going. So this one is finished, and let's go to the next little piece. Hey guys, so it's the 31st, and as you can see, I finally got my kits. My husband actually picked them up from my mom's house at the morning time. How do you say that? This morning. Anyways, he brought all my kits, he brought all my projects that I'm currently stitching, plus he brought me two of my new kits that I just received. My mom just picked it up yesterday, and now I have more selection of cross stitch to do. So I did have quite a bit of progress with my with my lighthouse from Chimera, which I showed you before. I will definitely update you on my progress from yesterday this evening because I didn't film yesterday. I was just got really tired after stitching the entire day, which is a big problem. So today I can finally get on my Scorpio. This is also Chimera, and I actually found a way to put this on a table so my hands will be free so I can stitch. I cannot really show it to you right now because it looks really bad. I mean, I don't have like 98% of my furniture, and I don't know when I'll have them because of the quarantine. Plus, we sold all our furniture when we moved to my mom's house. So basically, we need to buy everything from scratch, but that will take a while. Anyways, for now, I'm just going to manage with what I have. The only thing that I'm planning on buying, like a large buying shopping experience, which is going to happen I guess tomorrow, is for the baby. We're going to get everything for the baby, and that will be pretty expensive too. But for now, anyways, not talking about anything else, I am going to stitch this right now because I missed it like crazy, and I will update you tonight on what I have stitched during the last 2 days. Hey, so yep, I've been walking around my kit stash and I've been watching this. Actually, this is one of the new kits that I just received. I'm not going to do a shopping video because I already want to start it right now. So I'm just going to show you. I know that I have too many projects going on. I do know that, and I wasn't planning on starting anything new. But considering that we are on quarantine right now and I have nothing else to do, I mean, how much cleaning can you do? Plus, my house is practically empty, so all the cleaning I need to do is in the kitchen, the bathroom, maybe the bedroom, and I don't know, and just go over the floors. But I'm not doing it every day, especially now that I'm pregnant, so I do like a little at a time, so I'm not going crazy with cleaning. But I am going crazy with stitching. So I did decide to start another new kit. I will have a lot of free time on my hands now, so I think my rotation will grow because I have nowhere to go and nothing else to do. And I decided to start this. I've never had a dimension kit before, and I decided to try it. So this is Dimensions Gold Collection Petite. This has this is called ornate butterfly, and it contains, well, of course, thread, 18 count black cotton HAED, needle instructions. This is the first time I am also going to stitch on black fabric. I do have a couple of kits on black, but I've never tried it before, so this will be my first trial. I hope that it will be good. This is only 15 on like centimeters, and it's round, so I do have my hoop, my Norgi hoop, which is perfect for this, I think, because it's 19.5 centimeters, I think. So I will put it on that hoop. Anyways, this will be very interesting. I'm thinking about opening it today and organizing it. I'm not sure if I'm going to stitch a lot of it today because it's already like 6:20 in the afternoon, and the light is going off. So stitching on black fabric, I think that it's best during daylight, or if you have like bright lighting. I forgot my lamp at my mom's house. I didn't tell my husband to bring it, so it will be kind of difficult, but we'll see. I'm planning on organizing it and maybe trying. If not today, definitely tomorrow I will definitely do my first couple of stitches, and I think that will be very fun. It's not a big project, but I know that dimensions have very difficult stitches. I mean, the kits, the petites, they are kind of hard to stitch because they have a lot of little, you know, details and stuff. So I hope that it will be beautiful. I love this design. I don't know why, but for some reason it pulled my eye very, like, from the first sight. So this will be my new project, and I'm thinking that I'll have a lot of fun stitching it. Hey guys, so today is April 1st, and I want to update you, like a short update on yesterday's progresses. And I have spent the entire day stitching two projects actually, because I really missed them for some reason. I mean, I've been stitching my lighthouse. I'm not going to show you this right now. I'm going to show you that a little bit later today because I didn't bring it with me and I don't want to cut this video. I just remembered that. But I've been stitching this basically the entire day. I actually am trying to find a way. I'm sorry, that's my washing machine. I hope you can't hear that. Anyways, I found that I have a little arrangement for my larger frames with putting them on a table with this thing. But I still don't have the right place to do that because the lighting is kind of wrong. So what I'm going to do is manage with what I have, because every time we move I need to find a new location. So that's something that I need to work on. But anyways, can you see the difference? That's a face. I already have a face in here. I was kind of nervous about this because it is on the preview, but when I was stitching this, it looked like it was closing in with all the dark around it. And right now, when I looked at it this morning, I actually saw the face very well because maybe yesterday or last night when I just finished it, my eyes were too blue from all the blue. So I noticed that all the light points in here are really making it into a face. So I think that looks really nice and pretty. And I had a little bit of a progress. I'm thinking maybe I'll keep stitching it today too, during this day. I don't know when, we'll see. But I really want to finish because I don't have a lot left in this little piece. Can you see? Just a couple of crosses to finish, and then I'll be able to move over here. So that will be interesting. So let me show you how much I stitched yesterday from my program. 16.5% are already done. And if we open it, I'm sorry for the light, but my window is open. Really needed to open the window. Anyways, so yesterday, the 31st, I've stitched 401 crosses, which is pretty good for this project because I usually don't stitch that much of it. I usually do like 350 plus minus. That's my, you know, more or less my, how do you say that in English? Anyways, I usually do 350 or something like that. So 400 is pretty good for this. I'm not mad at it. And this is the result. So the next thing that I was stitching is my owl pillow from Pana. And as you can see, I've stitched in all the browns around the shapes, and I have finished it from this side. And I think that it looks really nice. It doesn't even bother me that you can see the canvas from behind the darker crosses because it's a pillow and that's fine. So I think that it looks pretty cute. I had a bit of progress with it yesterday and I'm kind of happy about it because if you actually stitched it every day, I think during 1 month you can finish this because it's a really easy stitch. But I have so many projects around this that I am kind of trying to, I don't know, pull my time through all of them. So this is Pana the pillow. We'll see. I don't know if I'll be stitching this today as well. We'll see how much time I'll have. But I am planning on starting my new project right away. And this is my new kit that I've just showed you. This is from Dimensions. This is Ornate Butterfly, and I have put it on my Norgi hoop, which makes it really tight, and it's perfect size for this project because this is 19.5 centimeters, and the finished outcome is the finished work is supposed to be like 15 centimeters. So I'm going to start from the middle going outwards, and we'll see. I think that this will be a really pretty project. I do know that it's not an easy stitch. I mean, dimensions petites are usually kind of difficult to stitch, but I've never stitched dimensions before, so I really want to try. Plus there are some French knots in there which I am really wanting to try. We'll see. Maybe I'll even use some beads instead of that, but we'll see. Anyways, I think that this will be looking really pretty, so I am going to start this project right away because I cannot wait, and I'm going to update you on my, oh my gosh, the light here is terrible. I need to close the window. I'm sorry. Anyways, I'm going to update you a little bit later on today. Hey everybody. So yeah, it's kind of a difficult week with all the quarantine and stuff, but every time that I said that I am having a full day of stitching, we have something to do. So today also wasn't a very stitchy day, though. Since the afternoon, I don't even remember what time, maybe 5 o'clock, I started stitching a little bit, but I didn't have a lot of progress. Anyways, let me show you this first because I forgot to show this to you. I'm not sick. The baby is pressing, so anyways, I forgot to show you this yesterday, but this is my lighthouse from Himera, and I did have quite a bit of a progress with it last time that I was stitching it. I really don't remember when. It was a couple of days ago when I didn't have all my kits here, so it was I think on Saturday or the beginning of this week. I don't remember. This video shows it, but as you can see, I've already almost filled in the whole beautiful colorful tree over here, and I am going to move on to the grass and the background. But I've had so much stitching with this one while being here without all my projects that I'm kind of resting from it for a couple of days. I do have the urge to take it and start stitching it again, but you know, I need to stitch some more stuff. So everything else that I've been missing, I am kind of stitching for the last couple of days. Plus I have the new kit that I've started, so that's cool. Anyways, let me show you how much I've stitched on Saga. So this is it, 34.4% I've already finished. And if we open this, open, I'm sorry for the light, but it's kind of late. It's like 11 o'clock. Anyways, this is what I've started stitching, and then I got tired of it. But if we open the timeline on the 31st, I actually didn't stitch it on the 31st. I started stitching it on the 30th, and I've stitched 1,580, and then it passed 12 o'clock, so I started stitching um like after 12, so you can just add it to the 1580, and altogether we'll have like 106,002. So I've had a lot of stitching from this project on that day, and that's about it for this one. Since then I haven't touched it, and let me show you what I'm stitching today. All right, so today is the second, by the way, did I say that? And I am stitching my butterfly. I actually started stitching it when I started stitching today, like after 5 o'clock, but I didn't think about putting on the light. like, and it got a little dark, and it's so difficult to stitch dark on dark, like black on black. This is crazy, but it's part of her wings, so I think this will look beautiful. This is what I have for now. I'm going to finish this little tail for the butterfly, and then I'll like fill in around it. I'm not going to move right away for the second wing just because I don't want to get tired of the black on black. So this is a short update for this one. Hopefully it will go fast because it's not a big project, but it's really interesting because I haven't stitched on black fabric before, so I'm having kind of fun with it. Plus it's a new project, so you know, it's always fun to stitch new stuff. Now let me show you the next thing. Alright, so next is the Scorpio, and I have finished this little piece. I'm so excited because I'm going to be moving over here, and I think I'm going to take like a larger part because it's kind of a halfway. But can you see? You can already see the face. It's so cute. You can already see the face. It's kind of abstract, like I said before, but still, it's so nice and so fun to stitch because the blue colors, maybe the blue colors make it like nice. I don't know. But if we check our saga for today, I actually haven't stitched too much of it today, but 16.7% I've already finished. Hopefully it will move past 20, and then it will be much funner to look at. Anyways, this is the part that I've finished already today. And let's see how much I've stitched. Actually haven't looked yet. So the second is today, the second of April, and I have only stitched 185 crosses. I mean, it's not a lot, but all my plan is to finish this little piece so I can move on to the next one. I haven't decided yet what I want to stitch after. I think that I'll keep stitching my butterfly until I get tired today and we'll go to bed. But this is what I have done, and I think that's kind of nice. I am always so happy when I finish some part of a piece. It makes it like, you know, fuller and it gets it a little closer to the finish line. So I am excited about that. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow I'll have some free time, plus my husband is also working tomorrow night, so I'll have a lot of, you know, time to film and stuff. I'm thinking about it. So we'll see what we're going to do tomorrow. I have some plans for tomorrow, but I haven't decided yet what I want to do because we need to go make a little shopping spree. Don't worry, nothing special. We are trying to stay away from people. But I don't know if I told you, we actually made the, you know, the big buy for our baby. So we bought a card and the bed and some very cute stuff. Maybe I'll show it to you a little bit later. But for now, this is it. This is my update for today. Hopefully tomorrow I will be able to stitch and show you a little bit more, and then we'll just finish this week, and I hope that I'll be able to put this video out on Saturday, not Sunday. I'm kind of wanting to start posting videos on Saturday, not Sunday again. So we'll see how it goes. And I'm going to go stitch a little bit more before the day is over and we go to sleep. Hey guys, good evening. So it's 10:45. It's Friday night and I am finally filming my last clip for this. I guess it's not a crafty week anymore. It's crafty 2 weeks because I didn't film. I did film. I didn't post a video last Sunday or Saturday because I didn't have my internet. But now I have it. I have my internet for 2 days now. Finally, I don't know how people lived before without it because it's so hard. Plus, our television is through the internet. So, I couldn't even watch TV. And that's so frustrating to sit at home without anything, basically nothing to do, and just do nothing. I mean, I do have internet in my phone, but that's not the same. Plus, I didn't have my kids here, and once I did get my kids here, I really wanted to post my progresses, but I couldn't, so now I do. And now I'm filming my last clip for these 2 weeks, so I hope that it won't be too long because I don't want to put out a 2-hour video, but we'll see if it will be too long. I will break it into 2 parts. We'll see. Anyways, this is what I've been stitching today. This is my pillow from Pana, and this is the owl. I'm sure that I've showed you this before, but I did progress with it a little bit. I thought that I'll be able to stitch a little more today, but I didn't eventually because I had some stuff to do in the morning. I did a little bit of cleaning. I don't do a lot of cleaning lately because I get tired very fast with my tummy is bothering me, but I did a little bit of cleaning and we then needed to eat something, so I had to make something to eat for lunch. Eventually I ended up sitting down to stitch afternoon. So that's okay. I have a lot of time on quarantine and I have a lot of time to stitch, so I'm not getting too sad about it. I still am not working and I'm not going to be working for the next while until the baby comes and after the baby comes, so we'll see how that goes. But I did stitch a little bit of this today. This is my well, I already said that. This is the pillow from Pana, and as you can see, I filled in these areas and I ended up filling these little shapes. The white squares are not filled in yet. This is supposed to be a white thread like this one, but I didn't want to just take a full thread because there's not too much of it in here. So like this is the symbol and it's kind of spread out, and I decided to just leave it for now and just move on to the next. So I stitched these dark brown. I don't know if you can see that it's a brown. It looks kind of black on camera, I think, but it's a dark brown. And I filled in the little dots and then I moved to these shapes inside because I really wanted, it was kind of a dent in here and I really wanted to fill that in. And now I was stitching this side, so I'm not really sure. I'm not planning to go to bed yet, even though it's already 10:50. 10 minutes from now, it will be 12 o'clock. Oh, 11 o'clock, I'm sorry. So I'm not planning on going to bed yet, so I am going to stitch. And I don't think that it will be this. I'm not sure. I am thinking maybe I should finish this area just to fill, it looks kind of empty. But I'm not sure. Maybe I'll move on to my butterfly from Dimensions and just stitch that for a little while. We'll see after I finish filming. I still need to upload the video, so we will see about that. And that's about it. I mean, I don't have anything else to show you. It's kind of boring. At least I have my TV and I have my stitching. And hopefully everybody feels okay and everybody will be healthy and not, get sick. That's about it. Anyways, that's the end. I am asking for a thumbs up. Give me thumbs up and subscribe. I'm kind of a little messy with my thoughts right now because my dog is walking around. I know she wants something. I think she just wants attention. Do you want attention? Hey, Shiny. She just tore up her toy. This. She just tore this up. And she's a bad girl. Are you a bad girl? She's kind of sad. This was part of her toy. The thing on the floor. It's not. It's actually thread. But I will pick it up in a second. Anyways, we're saying goodbye, right? What's wrong with your eye? It's red. Did you get something in your eye? Yeah. She's kind of sad. Anyways, again, thumbs up, write comments. I would love to hear what you think. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you could see some progresses with my projects, and I will see you next week on my crafty week or not. So, yeah, thanks for watching.